What up, everyone? This is Mr. Lord, Dr. Professor, Dark Joker, with another edition of Where, Pick, and Dare, where I pick games for the various games that are occurring tomorrow. Whether it's football, baseball, basketball, basically whatever games I want to pick, I will pick them. With all that being said, on with the video. MLB. Toronto Blue Jays versus Los Angeles Dodgers, Game 3. So the series is tied 1-1. And the Blue Jays have 32.1% chance to win, while Dodgers have a 67.9% chance to win. This is at LA for pitchers. Scherzer for the Blue Jays has an ERA of 5.19, a whip of 1.29. And Glasnow for the Dodgers has an ERA of 3.19, a whip of 1.1. So good pitching for Glasnow, not really good pitching for Scherzer. So it's a definite pitching advantage for the Dodgers. So with home field advantage and pitching advantage, I think the Dodgers will beat the Blue Jays tomorrow to go up 2-1 in the series. NBA. Cleveland Cavaliers versus Detroit Pistons. The Cavs have a 56.3% chance to win, and the Pistons have a 43.7% chance to win. This is at Detroit. So, yeah, for injuries, you have for the Cavs, you have DeAndre Hunter's out game time. Well, DeAndre Hunter's game time decision. Darius Garland and Max Struss are out. For the Pistons, Marcus Sasser's game time decision and Karis LeVert and Jay and Ivy are out. So yeah, I think good game. Obviously, with Cavs, you have Lonzo Ball, Donovan Mitchell, Larry Nance Jr., Craig Porter Jr., Tyrese Proctor, Jalen Tyson, a few others. With the Pistons, you have Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duren, Javante Green, Tobias Harris, Ronald Hall II, Jay Ivy, Colby Jones, Paul Reed, Oscar Thompson. So yeah, I think it could be a good game. Could be an interesting one. As far as like this game goes, I think obviously, Donovan Mitchell might be like one of the best players on the court in this game. But I think with the overall rosters, with this being at Detroit, you know, like the rosters they are almost. I don't know. I wouldn't say they're even, but I don't think the gap is that far. And with this being at Detroit, I think the Pistons will beat the Cavs tomorrow. Toronto Raptors versus San Antonio Spurs. The Raptors have a 37.7% chance to win, and the Spurs have a 62.3% chance to win. This is at San Antonio. So injuries, you have Colin Murray Boyles for the Raptors, game time decision. For the Spurs, you have Lindy Waters third, Kelly Olynyk, Luke Cornett, De'Aaron Fox, and Jeremy Sokin are all out. But this game, you have of course you have Sky Barnes, R.J. Barrett, Gray Dick for the Raptors, Brandon Ingram, AJ Lawson, Jonathan Mogbo, Jacoby Walter. Spurs. You have Harrison Barnes, Bismarck Biombo, Carter Bryant, Dylan Harper, Harrison Ingram, Keldon Johnson, Victor Wembanyama. So like, yeah, I mean, I think like Wembanyama, being as good as he is, and with this being at San Antonio, I think the Spurs will beat the Raptors tomorrow. Denver Nuggets versus Minnesota Timberwolves. The Nuggets have a 51.5% chance to win, and the Wolves have a 48.5% chance to win. This is at Minnesota, so the only injured player really is Rob Dillingham for the Wolves. Game time decision. So yeah, so basically stats. So there's some. It's comparable with the stats are relatively comparable. I mean, the Nuggets do have more significantly more. They have 18 more points per game than the Wolves have. But the Wolves have more blocks per game, and the Nuggets also have more steals. So I mean, this could be a good game. With other rosters, you have for the Nuggets, you have Aaron Gordon, Tim Hardaway Jr., Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray. With the Wolves, you have Rob Dillingham, Anthony Edwards, Rudy Gobert, Jay McDaniels, Julius Randle. So this could be a good game, but I think the roster despite being at Minnesota, I think with the roster that the Nuggets have, I think the Nuggets will beat the Timberwolves tomorrow. Memphis Grizzlies versus Golden State Warriors. The Grizzlies have a 32.5% chance to win, and the Warriors have a 67.5% chance to win. This is at Golden State. So, with injuries, like you have, so for Memphis, you have, Vince Williams Jr., Ty Jerome, Sky Pippen Jr., Brandon Clark, and Zach Edey all out. For the Warriors, Al Horford and Anthony Melton are out, and Alex Tui is a game time decision. So with the rosters, you have so for the Grizzlies, you have Contavious Caldwell Pope, Brand Clarks, Cedric Coward, Zach Edey, PJ Hall, John Morant, Cam Spencer. With the Warriors, of course we know a lot of names. Jimmy Butler the third, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Moses Moody, Gary Payton the second, Will Richard. We know a lot of these names. So I mean, with the roster that the Warriors have, and with it being at Golden State, I think the Warriors will beat the Grizzlies tomorrow. Portland Trail Blazers versus Los Angeles Lakers. The Blazers have a 39.9% chance to win. The Lakers have a 60.1% chance to win. This is at LA. So with injuries, you have, so for the Blazers, Robert Williams III, Scoot Henderson are all out. And then Damian Lillard is out for season. Yeah. And then for the Lakers, you have Jackson Hayes, Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, Odell Thiero, and LeBron James are all out. So yeah, that is a bad injury issues for the Lakers. I mean, they also have DeAndre Ayton, playing, So as far as we have DeAndre Ayton, Marcus Smart, Jared Vanderbilt, Gabe Vincent. They have some players. Blazers. You have who they have left. You have Blake Wesley, Shane Sharp, Ray and Rupert, Duop Reith, Cam Love, Drew Holiday. Yeah, I mean these are definitely not the best rosters right now, just largely due to injuries. And in case of the Lakers, also due to LeBron taking way too much cap space. I'm just saying they need to get rid of LeBron for to get rid of some cap space. Yeah, and I think with it being at LA and with what each team has left, I think the Lakers are gonna beat the Blazers tomorrow. And that's it for picks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my picks. Do you agree with them? Do you not? If you have different picks, you can put them in the comments. But other than that, please like, subscribe, and all that. Thank you for listening, and look forward to the next video.